This is serious, but let's watch it together.
Today is the 23rd day of December 2025, about 2 days to Christmas. And while we were preparing for Christmas, yesterday being the 22nd, two shocking things happened. Yes, two events happened while we all were preparing for Christmas celebrations yesterday. So listen very carefully. Let me break it down to you step by step. I don't want you to miss a bit of it. So walk with me. The first one was that yesterday, 22nd day of December, America recalled its ambassador to Nigeria. Yes, America recalled its ambassador to Nigeria earlier yesterday. In fact, all the staffs of the American embassy in Nigeria were also recalled together with him. So this is where it gets interesting. Just listen to this headline. Trump recalls US ambassador to Nigeria. If you check down on this post now, check down, check that red circle. The date you see there is 22nd of December. And the time you see there is 4 p.m. Okay? You see another one, that says, just in, United States President Donald Trump has reportedly recalled the United States ambassador to Nigeria, Richard Mills, and other career diplomats from their ambassadorial posts. Then if you check down again on that red circle, you will see that is the same date, 22nd December, but the time, you see, is about the same time. That is about 1:13 p.m. So this news came the same time. Why I ask you to mark the dates is so that you understand that the second news I'm about to give to you came after this one was released, and the time also matters. So you will see that the time was around 1 to about 4 p.m. yesterday that this thing happened. Now, listen very carefully, because this is where it gets interesting. So listen very carefully. Whatever you're doing, leave it and focus. After Donald Trump and America recalled these ambassadors, something next happened. They did not stop there. They did not stop there. They went ahead to send drones and aircrafts, spy aircraft, to survey the Nigerian airspace. Listen to this news. US surveillance planes fly over Nigeria, collect data as Donald Trump considers military intervention to end violence against Christians. Now, if you look at the dates down, you will see that it is still the same 22nd December, but the time is different. The time is about 22:25, which is 11:25, close to midnight. The first one about the recall of ambassadors happened in the afternoon, while this one happened after they recalled the ambassadors. You see that something is happening? Walk with me. Walk with me. So if you look at the two news very closely, the first one being that Donald Trump recalled the ambassadors, which of course you know is not normal. Of course, yes. In democracy, it's not normal. When a country recalls the ambassadors, it's not normal. What they do is normally to replace the ambassadors. And he also recalled other diplomats in the embassy. That means it's like emptying the embassy. After doing that, the next thing was to send surveillance planes immediately. It's like saying the witch cried in the night and the child died in the morning. Nothing happens by chance. These two events happened symbiotically. Something is happening. Something huge is going down. Remember, US has placed a partial ban on Nigeria already. And remember that Donald Trump has sent an advance party to Nigeria to come and verify the claims of killings in Nigeria. And that one has done his own and he has gone back. Not up to a few weeks after that, he has now recalled the ambassador and also sent spy drones to Nigeria. Something is happening. Ladies and gentlemen, we may just be witnessing an American attack on Nigerian soil anytime from now. Remember that Rep. Riley Moore said that he has given his findings to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is now time to act upon it. Could this be Donald Trump acting already? From the ban down to the withdrawal of the diplomats and now to surveying the area. Could this be Could this be the last calm before the storm? Nigeria is long overdue for something huge. Nigeria has been begging for problem for a very long time. From everywhere, both internally and externally, Nigeria is in bed with terrorism. Nigeria has no excuse to give the world as what is going on. Few days ago, Tinubu government accepted that they were the ones sponsoring terrorists, that they were the ones sponsoring Miyetti Allah. They didn't even hide it because the Miyetti Allah people confessed with evidence. What do you want Trump to do for you right now? You have given him enough room. Nnamdi Kanu's case is still in the top drawer. This is a man that has been fighting for the betterment of Nigeria itself. For the betterment of Nigeria, but they carried him and put in the prison. And you think America do not know? They had the opportunity. They had the chance to release Nnamdi Kanu when they could have done it before all these things happened. Donald Trump, America, they are done talking. At this point, Nigeria has presented itself as an enabler of terrorism. There is sufficient evidence to believe that Nigeria is a chief sponsor of the Global Terrorism Index. The rise of terrorism in West Africa, in the Sahel, Middle Africa, and Africa as a whole, and even Middle East, Nigeria is a financer and a sponsorer to global terrorism. Because terrorism has a large network. That is why there is a list of people in Nigeria who are sponsors of ISWAP, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram. Nigerians are in that list. Fulani, Northern people, fill that list. America has a copy of that list. I'm talking to you now. Some people can't even enter Saudi Arabia just to go for Hajj. Some Muslims in Nigeria cannot enter Saudi Arabia for Hajj. It is that bad, oh. It is that bad, oh. Christians in Nigeria are being killed, targeted for their religion. It is obvious. Nnamdi Kanu is being targeted because he is a Christian and also because he is an Igbo. Two things in one. And recently he was sentenced. That was a spite to American face. The least they could have done was to negotiate with America to release Nnamdi Kanu and portray themselves as people who are willing to discuss. But what did they do? They went ahead to sentence Nnamdi Kanu. And these are people who already have a noose over their neck, who already have a weight of allegations over their neck. There is no seriousness in Nigeria to end crime. There is no seriousness in Nigeria to end terrorism. They are still financing it. Government is enjoying it. The roads of Nigeria and the bushes and the forests are infiltrated. A few days ago, I told you about 20 terrorist groups who are in Enugu alone. Not even Southeast, Enugu alone. And people are saying. Recalling the ambassador is a very strong statement by a president. They don't do it anyhow, but when they recall an ambassador, just know that they are automatically severing ties with you. And once they sever ties with you, they can do anything to you. Severing that ties is a smoke before the fire. Something huge is landing in Nigeria. Something huge is landing in Nigeria. I just pray that whatever is happening should also include the release, unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He needs to be released immediately. Wherever those terrorists are, America is aware of where they are already. They have them on lock, pinpointed. Wherever they are, they have them on lock, pinpointed, and they are going to flush them out. The time has come for action. Nigeria is not a serious place. They are in cahoots with terrorism and crime. That is why America is doing what they want to do. Simple as that. At this point in time, the average Nigerian is not only in support of anything that can reduce crime in Nigeria, but can also bring forth the emancipation of Igbo and people who are suffering in Nigeria. If this act can bring forward emancipation, so be it. If this act can bring forth release of Nnamdi Kanu, can bring forth a better environment, a better atmosphere, can bring forth a new country, can bring forth the division of Nigeria, better. We support it because Nigeria is not a real place. Nigeria is not a real place. That's your next video. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, few minutes ago, Donald Trump just posted on his social media page on Truth Social. They don't strike Nigeria, not my full country. They did not strike the country. They have launched a strike on Islamist terrorists in the north. So he posted on Truth Social less than 20 minutes ago from when I'm making this post. I'm making this post 12:37 a.m. in the midnight of the 26th of December. He said, "Tonight at my direction as Commander-in-Chief, the United States launched a powerful and deadly strike against ISIS terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria, who have been targeting and viciously buying primarily innocent Christians at levels not seen for many years and even centuries. I have previously warned these terrorists that if they did not stop the slaughtering of Christians, they will be held to pay, and tonight there was. The Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes, as only the United States is capable of doing. Under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamist terrorism to prosper. May God bless our military, and Merry Christmas to all, including the dead terrorists, of which there will be more if their slaughter of Christians continue. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America." We never know exactly where the strike was carried out. We don't know exactly the number of casualties that might have happened. According to CNN, they have reached out to Donald Trump's office. They are waiting for confirmation and details of what exactly have happened. Now, to those of us who they panic, I don't know. Are you a terrorist? Why are you panicking? Somebody said he has striked ISIS camp. You be ISIS? I'm a Christian and a blogger and a comedian and a real estate mongo. He does not have a problem with us. As a matter of fact, this is the best Christmas gift Donald Trump would have given to us in Nigeria. So, aircrafts there were airspace since we don't know. If na me talk now, Tinubu government go find me, see. If na next president now, they go find us. So aircraft there were airspace since we don't know. Well done. Well done. At least we get who they fight for us. When Netanyahu made that speech yesterday morning, I suspected that something was going to happen, because he said it will stop now. So Donald Trump, if you have helped us to buy ISIS terrorists in the north, I beg. No, wait me, they stop. Because the way you make this tweet now, be like, this one will don't shoot knife and I not stop. We take out more. No, wait me, they stop. Because what they will do is to wait when you don't come up power, they start again. Please help your boys. Oh God. See, if like you don't know who you be, if you contest Nigerian election, we'll go vote you. Help your boys. We are waiting in the next few minutes. By tomorrow morning, by 8, 9, 10, we go down get details of where this strike was carried out. But for now, what we know is that the President of the United States of America has announced that strikes were carried out in ISIS camp in Nigeria this night. So we're waiting to get further details. The news full everywhere. CNN, CBS, everybody carry the news as I talk to you. The news is flying now. And I'm sure very soon we'll start to celebrate. Merry Christmas to you people. I cannot tell you Merry, although I know they celebrate Christmas, but Merry Christmas to you now.